There we go.
A dream past the veil that won't exist. Secret nights tucked away that come to light. Cast a stone, activate your fight or flight. A tattered shell of who you are. It's locked away, you've gone too far. Trust you can find in anyone. You can't pretend it isn't. I can't remember all the times you showed me where to surrender. Surrender all the life you owe. Take me away to find another time when you can say this was never going to go your way. The final act is blind to what you say. Trials lost in moments where they pushed away and set up to fail. Those thoughts when you sleep that can't be real. Bringing out something that you know. Going back to a time it wasn't shown. What it becomes is nothing more.
Crooked Ways is the band. We got the okay from the guys a couple weeks ago after they were on the program. So yeah, man, play it. A Moment to Borrow is the song. Crooked Ways is the band. And we are here 100% live as we freeze the guys. Tuesday night, 100% live. It is the #1 music show on this freaking planet. The You Show.
Ew.
You. Everybody's already filing in. JD Wolf. Yo from Stormy Northland. Oh, lordy. Kinsey Kingman, yo, and you. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. I am Jeff the Shark Perini. I'm ready for another Tuesday night, a big Tuesday night. With me, as always, she is the co-hostess with the mostest, the sister from another mister, the most beautiful face in podcast, webcast, broadcast, simulcast, bodycast, typecast. You name it, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Miss Jewel Tatey. Jewel, good evening.
Good evening, Jeff. How are we doing tonight?
You know how I'm doing. I am so excited because, as you know, one thing we love more than our guests is when our guests make progress and continue to keep us involved in our progress. And we got that tonight here, Jewel Tatey. Around 8:15, we're going to do it. It is a brand spanking new world premiere song before anybody else hears it. Viewers of the Yo Show will hear it first. 8:15, the new song is Cuckoo. The band is King Cherry. Oh, hell yeah. Bee Jennings and Rachel Bello. It is their first ever song as King Cherry. The world premiere. Nobody else has it. I know some people got some sneak peek listens, but nobody's actually played it, broadcasted it. Rachel and Bee said, how about it? And when we come back, they're with us maybe about a month or two ago, but they said, how about it? Let's come back and let's do it again. Let's debut the song. Let's drop it right here. JD Wolf, I am very excited. Jewel, your thoughts on King Cherry tonight?
Amazing. I'm so excited. I got a little sneak peek and I just can't wait. I know everyone's going to love it. I'm so excited that I get to be here because she came on and Rachel was here the last 2 times. So yeah, I'm just really excited and it's Tuesday, man.
Right. It's Tuesday. Right. What else is better on a Tuesday night than this? And I love it. I live for it. I had a hard day at work. But that's okay. I'm off the next 2 days. So we're going to have a beer or two and play some King Cherry, talk to Rachel and Bee again because I could talk to them every day of the week. Love these people. Love them a lot. Excited for them. Again, real quick backstory. Rachel, Philly girl, I said, how about coming on the O Show and giving it a shot? She did. From there, kind of got discovered, if you will, by a member of Steel Panther. Went out to Arizona, Hollywood Gods and Monsters, crushed it with that. Met Bee in that band. And they decided to do their own project, and here it is tonight. Jewel, the progress, the Yo Show love, it's amazing.
I know. And we loved seeing our Philly people do big things. It's what we're all about, and that's why we're here.
We certainly are. We certainly do. Let's hit the top five list. And Jewel said that her top five list, she wasn't quite sure what I was after. But I mean, let's face it, tonight's guest is King Cherry. So top five phrases or names or band names or people names or anything with King in the title. Anything. I'll show you how it works.
Mine's
Number
like half
five.
Christmas songs.
Okay.
Right.
Number five, a guy who I just did an awesome promo for last week who put out a brand new album. Former Slayer guy, now solo artist, Kerry King at number
Woo!
five. King, see? Number four is the phrase King's Ransom. I pay a king's ransom. Pretty cool. See how easy it is? Number three,
No.
Michael Jackson is the king of pop. Another great King-related phrase. Jerry said King Diamond. That's a good one. It's not on my list. That's a goodie. King Diamond.
What's that?
Good call. King Diamond is a band. Come on, Jewel.
Oh, I don't know. Sorry.
Preaching how much of a music show we are. Nah, but all genres. Number two is one of my favorite King phrases, King for a Day. I even love that song by Green Day, King for a Day. You know, I think it's about a boy who dresses like a girl. I don't know. Either way, it's a great song, King for a Day. And number one, I know, this is kind of campy, but it's King Kong.
Oh.
King Kong drops at number one.
Do you
Jewel
ever
Slavin
feel-
ask or...
I feel like, do you feel like you're king for a day on Tuesdays?
I do. That's a good call. Devin Davies in the house. Hey. King of rock and roll. That's a good one.
Right,
That's
stop
a
it.
very good one. I know, right? Joel's trying to think on the
I'm
fly.
trying to get my list. I mean,
Do
I
you
have,
think? Do you think you can?
sure, they're like mostly songs, but is that okay?
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
sure. Anything King. Let's have it.
5, California King, Brianna.
Oh, beautiful. There you go.
4, King Wenceslas.
I'm sorry, King. Who now?
Oh, so good, King Wenceslas. Early Christmas morning. La, la, la.
Wow.
Do you know that one?
No, not at all.
All right. Obviously, you're not a Christmas fan.
I love Christmas, but wowie.
Another Christmas one. Why not? We Three Kings.
There you go.
We
Fabulous.
Kings
We
of
Three Kings.
the on top. Yeah, 2. Why not? Just can't wait to be king.
Can't wait to be okay.
Lion King. Young Simba.
Yeah, sure. Okay. That's
After
good.
the throne. Yep.
And number
number
one.
My boy Elvis, King of Rock and Roll, man. Even
There you
though
go.
I like that he just doesn't claim that, or he did not. Like, he gave it to Chuck Berry. He said Chuck Berry is King of Rock and Roll.
It's kind of like LeBron James calls himself King James. He
Yeah.
crowned. That doesn't work.
Isn't his son king too?
His son stinks.
Sure. Try to be
I don't want his son
aligned with you. Like, if our heads are.
I know, right? It's
So I'm taller than Jeff.
she is. I watch some of the replays. I'm like, man, I'm like all the way up, and I don't know where to set
I
myself.
slouch. Like, I'll be like down here.
Don't slouch.
Okay.
Top five phrases, names, etc. with King
That
in
was
the
tough.
title.
We're going to do my idea next week. Songs
Oh.
in other languages. We never did that yet.
Thank God it's gonna be hard. Number five, of course, Kerry King.
Oh, sorry, this is hard.
Number 4, King's Ransom. Number 3, The King of Pop. Number 2, King for a Day. Number 1, King Kong. Jewel
Kong
came
ain't
back
got
with
Nothing. Oh, the
Jewel came back with California King. King Whippersnapper Wiggle Pop, whatever I think that was.
whippersnapper.
Exactly. Number 3, We Three Kings. Dynamite. I love the way you recoup on the fly. Number 2, Can't Wait to Be King. Terrific. And number 1, Elvis, the King of Rock. Fantastic.
Easy peasy.
And we're doing King stuff in honor of tonight's guest, King Cherry. We're going to be playing their song in a few minutes. I said around 8:15. This way we warm up a little bit and get people into the room here. And don't be afraid to tell your friends and get them in the room here. I will remind our good friends, as I said, we love local music. And don't forget, this Friday night at Sweeney's, it's our dudes, Bryn Athen, 9 o'clock start, 21 and over show, free admission. 13639 Belmont Avenue in Philly. Right, can't be free admission. Bryn Athen, sensational band. brand new EP, Hoffman Road, out now. And maybe we'll close out with a song from the boys because we love them so much. And let's keep building that music scene, man. Come on out to Sweeney's. It's free. Come on out, grab a drink, see one of the coolest and hottest local bands, original band out there right now. JD is still excited. Good, stay excited. That's what it's all about here. And I welcome everybody who's watching on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, etc. We are here, and we do this every Tuesday and just about every Wednesday night. Although Wednesdays, we might be taking some Wednesdays off. Get back to high stakes and see some of the open mic, etc.
I mean, let's go. High Stakes is a great place to be on Wednesday. Ambler, open mic nights, and it's just a good time. And I'm sorry, I'm having sort of family powwow. We're coming together to help me out.
King Cherry. And JD said, "Who's at the door?" He's great, isn't he?
We're family. You know what I got tomorrow, Jeff?
What's that?
I got Rufus. We got Rufus. I'm so
Man,
excited.
you're going to miss it. I've got something pretty good tomorrow night, too. I'm a little nervous about it, but
Oh, jeez.
we'll flash the banner real quick because she's lovely. Tomorrow night, the Dan Dangler, Maxim Magazine model, adult film star, Twitch superstar streamer. Jewel, she has like 600,000 people on Twitch. She actually holds the record for the most banned videos on Twitch because sometimes she just goes off the rails. She's freaking
Sebastian's
awesome.
watching. Great.
Oh, hey, well, okay.
You flash that picture. No, you just got to give, like, I don't know, a trigger warning before I fall off my seat.
Very, very true. And Sebastian, it's coming of age, my friend. But thank you for watching. And Kinsey, thanks for watching as well. I didn't put Kinsey King on my King list. And no offense, dude. It's just such a homer pick.
I know, and we have a lot of guests that are king, and we don't like to include the guests because we can't leave anyone out. Because we know in some form or fashion. So no offense always.
One week I picked top 5 all-time guests, and Jules like, absolutely not. No way. Like, I'm not doing it.
What?
Like a while back, my top 5 was going to be our top 5 all-time guests, and you're like,
yeah,
no.
we tried to do that. It's literally impossible, so we just can't.
Coming up this July, by the way, it's a few weeks away. 300 episodes of the O Show in July. Trying to do it at a live venue is kind of tough because of the days of the week. Kind of tough to do it on a weekend. As you know, our road equipment isn't perfect, and we're still working on that. So we might do something great here. Got a couple people in mind I'd love to invite, and hopefully they'll come out for us to wish us a happy 300th and just have a blast like we always do. And hopefully I'm off the next day because I really plan on making a mess out of myself. No, never do that. You're right. That's impossible. We thanked them all. Like this past weekend, Jewel, I saw so many bands. I know what to do. I saw 16 bands between Friday and Sunday.
Wow.
16.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and a big hats off, of course, to Femmes of Rock, Nina DiGregorio, and my girl Sarah Chaffee in the crowd. Real cool thing, real quick. When you get these guests on the show, you get to know them. And, I'm watching Femmes of Rock, and we're like 4 rows back. Never an overlord. I get that. So we're there, and Nina's introducing the artist, and she says, and next to my right, and I scream out, Sarah! And she's like, how about that, Sarah? Somebody in the crowd already knows your name before I even introduce you. And that's pretty cool, and she thanked me for that over some comments on social media, and they were great. Really a great show.
Oh my God, it looked amazing. I was super jealous, and yeah, it just looked like a great time. Like Thunderstruck. Like, did you yell? Did you sing along? Like,
of course, the stuff I didn't record, and I hate when I scream. I scream in the, and then like they played so many good songs, and they did a Guns N' Roses medley, which was incredible, and
yeah, how was the singing? Because that's new.
Pretty good. The Guns N' Roses, the guy who does the sound came up and sang some Guns N' Roses and some Led Zeppelin. The girls did some singing. They're really good. My wife said, yeah, they didn't train. They're good singers. They are really good singers. So I love when
females sing Guns N' Roses just because they can hit those notes high register.
I agree. Yeah. I'm a massive Guns N' Roses fan. Jewel Tatey, I made this little banner and I forgot to put it up. How about that? All right. Okay. How about I made this nice little world premiere looking thing and it didn't load. Okay. So anyway, who's ready for
Need some sound
world
effects.
premiere
Bow, bow, bow.
music. Yeah. How about let me see. How about this? How about world premiere, music. So the band is King Cherry, and as you know very well, Rachel, a great girl here from Philly, bass player, made her way out west, joined Hollywood Gods and Monsters, got together with Bee Jennings, and they share a life, and they now share music, awesome music. And tonight, we are thrilled as they offered us the chance to debut on our program their song Cuckoo. There it is. It comes out May 24th, but you get it here first tonight. Let's load it up, Jewel Tatey. World premiere music. Rachel, Bello, Bee Jennings, King Cherry, Cuckoo. I ask you all to enjoy 3 minutes, 15 seconds. We'll be back here live on the O Show. Bee and Rachel join us at 8:30. Check it out now.
There's something wrong with you. There's something wrong with you. You snap and go, cuckoo. There's something wrong with you. Love you way too, what do I do? Yeah, love you way too, what do I do when you snap and go, cuckoo. Love you way too, what do I do? There's a psycho in my bed, a psycho in my bed. She got a screw loose in her freaking head. A psycho in my bed. Love you way too, what do I do? Yeah, love you way too, what do I do when you snap and go, cuckoo. Love you way too, what do I do? Yeah. She loves to lie. She just said it right. She loves to lie. There's a killer on my trail. A killer on my trail. She got razor blades for fingernails. A killer on my trail. Love you way too, what do I do? Yeah, love you way too, what do I do when you snap and go, cuckoo. Love you way too, what do I do? Yeah, love you way too, love you way too, love you way too, love you way too, what do I do? Yeah.
Wow. Wowie. Cuckoo. I'm gonna be saying that all the time. J.D. Wolf, killer. Really good stuff. Thank you,
Right.
Kinsey King. J.D. Wolf, killer. Love it. Fred, loving it. Thank you, everybody that's tuning in tonight. King Cherry is the band. Cuckoo is the brand new song. Comes out May 24th. And they'll be with us around 8:30 tonight. Rachel Bello, Bee Jennings, here. Nowhere else. Here. Solid. We thank you very
So
much.
good.
It's so good. I love it.
Chemistry and
Right?
yeah, it's a banger,
You
man.
can- It is a banger, and I don't know, but let's critique real quick. First of all, everybody says review it. Review 5 out of 5. It's brilliant. It's perfect. It's good rock.
10.
It's good rock.
No, you're right. Rolling Stone does 5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5.
Mm-hmm.
Killer beat, killer sound, great lyrics, fun song. It's in your head, and there it's going to stay. And don't forget, the 24th. Get it everywhere, wherever you stream music.
Stream
Definitely.
it, share it.
So my critique, again, 5 out of 5. Love it. And again, Rachel B, talented artist. Rachel's been doing it for years. B's been doing it for years. They have found the thing, Jewel. What do you think?
I think so. I think, they've been working separately and then together they're just like, it's dynamite. It's magical when people have that connection and they can just bring out, and then the creative aspect too, and just supporting each other. And I see their posts, I see how they're so much in sync. So I'm so happy for them. And yeah, I can't wait to hear more.
Agreed. I am definitely ready for the next one. I wish it was here tonight because I want more. And
give me
give me more. And when they got into it and got the single ready, and Rachel said to me, "Wait till you hear it. You're gonna be blown away by it." And everybody says it. What are they gonna say? Wait till you hear it. It sucks. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll wait patiently and I'll see. And then wow, just awesome. I love it.
Every time I hear a song I really like too, I'm like, all right, you're a new intro song.
Right, like this is like that one, and a lot of bands have been putting out new stuff lately and been coming here and talking about it, and it's a thrill that Rachel said, we'd like to come back on the show and promote it. And I'm like, how about we'll premiere it? And she's like, I don't see why not. And whoever watches, hundreds, thousands, I'm going to put it on all the platforms. After they release it, let them have their release. We got the world premiere. We'll let them release it, and then we'll share it to our websites, etc. But the thrill of a world premiere. Now, let's face it. Radio stations do it a lot. Videos, MTV used to do it a lot. How do you get? What kind of feeling do you get? Because I get nervous. I'm like, this is like their heart and soul first time out, and here I am handing it out. How do you feel?
It is nervous, but then you think of all the work that goes into putting out a song, releasing it, working it, tweaking it to exactly how you want it, and then you let it go and be free into the wild. And yeah, if it's well received, it's great. And I mean, this just sounds like a classic jam as well, but It's really fresh at the same time, which I so much appreciate. And yeah, I feel like they could even just branch out in different directions, because I feel like this is like a great base to build, and I can see like different directions just hearing the song, like how they could go with it. With the album.
Agree. Yeah. Sure, yeah. And I go back to this. A few weeks back, we went to see Taylor Acorn, and she's a newer artist, but growing in massive popularity. She gets on stage, puts the mic out, and hundreds of people are just singing this song. Kind of like your first baby. Right? It's kind of like your first baby. And I'm thinking, I could already see it. I listened to this song today probably about 15 times. And I'm imagining like B sticking a mic out and like 1,000 people just going, coo, coo, coo. It's going to happen. You know
it's like Bitter. Like that song just like blew up, took off, Twist It. Go see them June 21st at the Fuge. But yeah, it's just these songs become an instant. Oh, I'm sorry, 22nd. I messed that up. But yeah, you can tell when a song's just going to take off, and I have good vibes. The song. I got to stop saying vibes. Damn it.
I like vibes, though. The hook is real. It is. The hook is definitely real. And I like this. Can't wait to see her in a few. But she was so young and killing it, in locally. Yeah, she was doing great in Philly. Now went west doing Hollywood Gods and Monsters and King Cherry. Yeah, her growth has to be appreciated. And when Gods and Monsters came on here, and Jewel shared the clip on our TikTok.
TikTok's up. Philly O Show. Follow us.
Philly O Show. Follow us. And just reliving that moment where Diggity Dave talked about how we let people have a voice and we let them be themselves, peel their skin back, if you will. And to see them, they do the mashup thing, and to see Rachel and B enjoying that, now enjoying their own thing. And Dave said, we kind of found Rachel on your show. I don't know how I don't know how integral it was, like they actually found her here, but she said when they asked for stuff, they went looking, they found her here and thought that she really handled her appearance well, and that's just great. We get a great throw out of that. Again, when I shout out local people making the scene, like our good friend John Simons, SRR Promotions, Key Concert Series, Elena Brokus, and she says every band that comes and does a show almost feels like a child to me, or godchild or something like that, and I embrace it and I love it. And that's kind of where I've gotten to be with Rachel. My wife has become a big Rachel fan. Of course, Angela, who does the shows with us some Wednesday nights, is a huge Rachel fan. Jewel's a Rachel fan. We're all just huge fans of hers, and well deserved. She's cool. She's attractive. She's a rock star, and B is cool, and he's just such a rock star. So it's like a perfect combination. It really is, Jewel.
I mean, the coolest chicks are from Philly, so what are you gonna do?
No doubt about it. And I know I'm gushing about King Cherry, but I got to take a second to do this and talk about cool chicks and from the Philly area, etc. I want to wish a very happy 7-year wedding anniversary to my wife, Miss Cassie Perini. That picture came out so small, but that's us on our wedding day. No beard. Look how young I was back then. Wowie, wowie, wowie. We had our anniversary yesterday. Was the official date, the 20th. 7 years of marriage. We're going to take a little trip out Thursday and take ourselves to dinner and enjoy each other's company, just have fun. And last night we kind of did the home thing, and the nephews were here. We kind of hung out with the kids, and we didn't go anything hog wild. And Cassie's like, let's do it. And Jewel, we're going to probably my favorite place in all Philadelphia for dinner. Care to take a guess?
Yeah. Macaroni?
No, don't think overly fancy though.
Oh. Damn, Carmela's?
No, we're actually going to go to Dagwood's, and I am so
Dagwood's is good.
Oh, Dagwood's is so good. And there was a big write-up on Dagwood's in the Bucks County, one of the Bucks County papers about like the best in Philly. And we've been there a few times. We're going to head out to that. Thank you, Fred, for the happy anniversary wishes. Just so much great stuff, Jewel, over the weekend before Rachel and B get here. And of course, Saturday I was the MC at Metal Mania, and holy shit, Metal Mania. Harkin, wowie, 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 Jewel. Harkin, sensational, chills, mindless hope. Did it without a singer. All instruments. Awesome. The well-received and super loud and hard ended all. They didn't have a singer. They didn't have a singer.
Oh.
The singer couldn't make it, so they played just. It was so good, though. Ended all. You know, that dude dominates the stage. Big show there. They love him. Strange Culture, of course. MMR's Band of the Month. Man, what a set by them. We found a new band that we're trying to get on the show, Lady White Rat. And more, and it was just incredible. It's a great show. Elena has always killed it. Sweeney's has always rocked out. It was a super time.
It's amazing. And how was the crowd? How was everyone loving the bands?
Crowd was great. Like I said, Harkin closed the show. Great reception for them. They were really cool. And it all started the show. Again, getting people pumped. Strange Culture set was wild. People were just going nuts for it. And it was just so damn good. That Rabbit band, everybody wants to meet this Rabbit band. Lady White Rabbit is super new, and everybody's on board already. And met a young lady who was filming them and knows about all their social media. I guess she's maybe one of the girlfriends, and told me where to find them. Said they're new. They would love an opportunity, any opportunity. So we're going to get them on the show. We put it out there. We're trying to set up a date. Awesome show there. And then, of course, Twisted on Sunday, and some awesome metal bands. A new metal band I found called Shaven. 14 and 15-year-old kids.
Shaven?
Super. Shavin. I think it's Shaven or Shaven. They were awesome. And of course, Milo Sky at the Rusty Nail late Saturday night. Sensational performance. Femmes of Rock. It's just a lot. And a lot. I got there late and I missed Unhappily Ever Now. They were on our show before, a little different style of music, and I got there and they're like, dude, you just missed us. So could have been 17 bands. Only 16 though.
Jeff is only one person.
He stretches it out though. Lady White Rabbit, be intrigued. Find them on social media, lady.white No, I'm saying rabbit. It's rat, isn't it? Lady White Rat. Why am I saying rabbit?
Anyway, Brett?
Lady White Rat. Sorry.
Okay.
Lady dot white dot rat. I'm a
Yeah,
mess.
sorry I missed all the shows this week. I have
Rat.
had a
Thank
hell
you.
of a weekend, but
It's what we
hopefully
do, though.
I'll be back to normal. I'm
It
excited for
is.
the summer. Got some good shows lined up, and yeah, ready to rock, man.
Same here. Definitely ready to rock, and stuff like this definitely puts us right over the top, man. Like getting to introduce brand new music and so great. Just a lot of fun. Like I said, found them. Yeah, lady dot white dot rat. I don't know where rabbit came from. I think white rabbit I got mixed up with Rosie.
Rosie.
Rosie because, B and Rachel coming on shortly, and I guess I got Rosie on the mind. Rosie, if you're out there, love you, miss you.
Rosie.
Because said she was going to try showing up tonight. Uh-oh. We're having some technical troubles. God, don't do this. No way. So Rachel said we're having some technical troubles. We're here.
Okay.
We're in no rush. Jeff will sing. Getting it sorted now. Okay, few
Yeah,
minutes.
I already sang, so you don't want to say that.
Right.
Yeah, pre-gaming, we all did get in the singing mood. It was mighty loud in here. Guys, hey,
Cassie
happy
is, of course,
anniversary.
happy anniversary. Of course, she's oh my god, because she was so excited for this. And she's really gotten the groove. I don't know if you noticed, Jewel, she put the Yo Show logo as her profile picture, and she kind of went to that digital creator thing as well to gain more traffic. And she's like, all of a sudden I'm getting all these friend requests. Well, when you put yourself down as a content creator, people start following you and requesting the
What?
crap out of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe I should do that.
I thought you had already did that. I thought you were down as digital creator. Are you not?
I'm not. God, I need some help. Yo,
Guys,
yo, shout out to Duck the intern though. She got her TikTok up and running just with one simple tool, and she really like helped me out. And then we're trying to learn here. I'm a millennial. Don't come at me. I'm very sorry, but we are here. Philly O Show on TikTok, so please follow there. Hollywood Gods and Monsters, Diggity Dave give us a great shout out, so we got that on there. We got Jeff's review of
Terry King.
Terry King, and some moshing of Jeff at the last Key Concert series. So that's wild. So go check that out as well.
Wow, packed her up when she left for the East Coast. A lot of wires. I was so sad that day because I think I had to work and couldn't get a chance to say goodbye. And so she said maybe about like 15 to 20 minutes. So they're a little
Okay.
out of sort, but we're
We'll
here.
hang.
Like I said,
We'll hang.
We'll hang. If you're tuning
Yes.
in tonight, you're here for the debut, of course, of King Cherry's Cuckoo, which we will play later on if you missed
Yes.
it. We're waiting for Rachel and B, and they'll be here shortly. See if B actually
No
comes on, or
rush.
if he pulls a grand entrance like he did last time.
What was
But,
what was the grand entrance?
So last time he was kind of like getting himself ready, and he wasn't quite ready. So Rachel's there talking up to him. She's like, any day now, Brian. I guess Brian. Any day now, Brian. So we had to wait for him to make a grand entrance. It was great though. Definitely worth it. These
I'm
guys
just
are worth
afraid of the day that someone doesn't know that we're streaming live and they just walk by. Whoops! And that's it.
it. I don't want to be that guy, but I kind of hope it happens tomorrow night with
Yeah.
Dan
That's
Dangler.
true.
Holy Christmas. Woo.
Yeah, you need that delay thing that Ray Chase has got going on.
No delay.
Patreon.
Bring it
There's
right
no
on in.
delay. This is live, so
This is it. So when you have technical difficulties, like we want to cry, but we won't.
it's fine. We roll with whatever's thrown at us. Always.
That is okay. So
Oh,
Jeff is getting more and more sensitive and emotional as the years go by
it
here.
really is. You got to watch what you say.
No, I love it. I don't mind shedding a little tear for this because I love it that much. And I thank you, Fred. That's great. I've always been the exclusive, and I've always just loved her so. When I first asked her to come on the podcast, she's like, me? I'm like, yeah, why not? I'm like, you're a rock star. She's like, well, okay, I don't know what I can give you, but she came out and just absolutely rocked it. And then the second time, she's like, again? I'm like, yeah, again. Like, you're great. We love anybody Philly, so let's do it again. And she was awesome.
It's really cool to look back and see like the eagerness of the first time she was on, and then she's like, and she made the move the second time she was on, and now it's like, well, we did see her with Gods and Monsters, but now it's like, all right, this is what I want to do. found my person, found my niche. So let's do the damn thing. It's really cool to see. We love seeing the journey. So it's just awesome to see it.
See, now you're doing it on purpose. Come on now.
Don't make him cry.
I was supposed to cry in the 300, so save your goodness for 300 episodes. But yeah, I do get emotional with it. And if you're tuned in, don't tune out because they will be here shortly. I know people are like, let's go see Rachel and Bee. And like, they're not there. Let's turn this crappy show off because I hate this guy's big mouth. But stick around.
Stick around. There's fun to be had.
Cheers
to you.
And I agree with that, Fred. Honest and genuine, never forgets her roots. She always has great things to say about her time in Philly. And always is very humble and modest and just talks about it. Actually, about 10 minutes. We're almost there.
All right.
You like the talking. Well, you are a talker, Kinsey King. That's why. When me and you get together, we're talking. A lot of talking. Let's rehash the lineup because Jewel mentioned it, so let's bring it to you. Key Concert Series number 5 is back. The Fuse, and the day is June 22nd. And we got a lineup. I got to tell you, the lineups are getting better and better as the artists get better and better. Get your tickets now. KeyConcertSeries.ticketleap.com. $15 in advance. They've come down. $20 at the door, so they got a little cheaper. Key Concert Series is probably, in my opinion, the number one show, evening show. No offense to Lana Brokus, because she does the damn thing, as Jewel says. But Key Concert Series is one of the top shows in the area that bring local artists, and they get their own stage. It's not like a bar scene where they walk into a bar and there's bar patrons and etc. This is your show. You bring your merch. You bring your people, other people. You market. You mingle. You socialize. And it's an awesome event. And the 5th one's coming up June 22nd. We got a lineup and a half for you. The Jaspers, Fragmented, and 2 hard-hitting bands with awesome female leads, Archist and Twisted. And wow. I don't know what else to say.
No.
Yeah, it's going to be incredible. Hats off to John Simons and Malcolm and Stu, the guys, SRR Promotions. Myself, Jewel, the work we do. My wife being out there and being a trooper. And people that show up from other bands, like Adam shows up, of course, all the time from Sour Station. Steve Higgins, who, of course, has kind of made himself part of the SRR family and Twisted. So we thank you all. We thank the Fuse and Gene for really taking a chance on us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's paid off in a big way.
Kids stay.
It's just can kids come? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's all ages show, and 12 and under get in free.
Oh, I thought 12 and under weren't allowed.
No, 12 and under get in free. It's an all ages show, and that's why, like when we had Milo Sky, we're like, make sure Ryan watched his language a little bit, which he did, because I mean I know language.
Oh, I'm bringing Joey next one. I didn't know.
Yeah, bring.
I thought 12 and under weren't permitted.
Oh, absolutely. 12 and under get in free. Cuthbert Twilley from Up 24 brings, I think it's his girlfriend's little boy. Oh, and he moshes this little kid. He likes sitting on the floor and dancing.
I bet. Yeah, Joey is headbanging too. I gotta watch that girl.
Yeah, bring her indeed. Yeah, and this Sunday, of course, the 26th, Jewel, talking about it becoming your kids. The Grimjacks, of course, are having their graduation party. Ethan, Tristan, Jordan are graduating high school. Boy, you want to talk about feeling like an old man. But it's great.
Oh, you're definitely going, right?
Yes, I'm definitely, absolutely going. My wife managed to get out of work early, so of course she'll be there. And I think Brent said he's going to come. And of course there's, can you hear me?
There was a delay, and then you froze.
Yeah, because the internet got a little weird for a second.
Come on, today, I mean.
I know, not today.
With my computer, it would not work.
Yeah,
I couldn't open Word, anything. Like, it just shut down on me. I don't know. It's Mercury in retrograde.
Things are starting to work, Rachel said. Okay, rumors there.
Okay.
But, yeah, so Jewel, not only is this a great event, kind of like food and drink and hanging out, mingling, socializing, celebrating these boys, but there's going to be music. Twisted
My
will
God,
be
I'm
appearing.
so excited.
Twisted, Vetus, of course, which is a new band. We're excited for them. They got a little something going on. The Grimjacks, of course.
It's right down the road from my house.
I know, that's what I love. I'm kind of jealous of that. And if am I off the next day? I might be. If I'm off the next day, I might be
It's
crashing on your
Memorial
couch.
Day.
I'm off. Oh God, am I so
Everyone's
crashing on
off.
your couch? Yeah, I'm definitely off, and make room because
Yeah,
the,
man. You and
the
Cassie, come on
insanity.
over. We'll have an after party.
Oh, this is going to be JD Wolf. It's going to be a party, and you
I
know these
know.
kids party, Jewel. They love it, and in
Hmm.
a good way. They're fun. They like to dance and
They're
mosh
great.
and
And
be
they're the
silly.
best supporters of the other bands that we have on. Like, they just always show up full force, get the party going, get people dancing and out in the floor front and center. Like, they're amazing.
I'm going to shout out a name. I know we do a lot of names, and I know Twisted's going to be awesome. They always are. Shout out to them. Grimjacks are going to be awesome. They always are. Shout out to them. Vetus, Jewel, I am dying for you to hear Heaven Hernandez sing. Her voice, you've seen her at Key Concert Series. She's the girl
Yeah.
with the long curly hair. Wow, when I heard her voice, even a little snippet
Let's
when
go. It's going to be
Kristen
such a
handed her,
party.
oh my God,
I'm
this is going to
excited.
be, it's going to be amazing. The one thing I do have to remember though, and John Simon's last when I say this, you're still representing the O show. I got to kind of watch my alcohol intake because years ago with Sweeney's, a band dad said to me, "You're slurring a little bit, dude. Might want to slow down."
I think I found that out the hard way at the Wing Bowl.
Yeah,
I can't read.
but Wingman was a
I
little
was just
different.
so nervous.
Oh, I
Like, I
know.
don't
I was
know.
too. I really was too. And
But yeah, definitely now we gotta grow up a little bit and be professional on the microphone.
some of the people asked me like, "How did you maintain your composure at Wingbowl?" I'm like, I didn't. Like, I chased Jewel in the bathroom with a camera for God's sakes. Like,
Eagles were in the Super Bowl. Come on, guys.
right. Eagles were in the Super Bowl.
We had
We
an
were
excuse.
we were giving away Moist Collective products.
Yeah.
We gave away that
No.
sign that kept falling on us to Brent.
Yeah.
We had shirts we were throwing out to the crowd. Yeah, Wingbowl does feel like a lifetime ago. God, it was like close to 2 years. A lot has changed for the better.
No, it wasn't 2 years. It was last year.
Yeah. No.
It was last year. Right? It was
Unfortunately, I did
January.
not. And our good friend from Freedom King Films, who's now became a friend of mine on Facebook and follows the show regularly as well. I did not stay for Fat Mez. I've only seen Fat Mez once. Everybody talks about how great they are, and I love them.
Yeah.
But I only seen them once, and they're huge in this area.
Yeah.
You mentioned Shot of Southern also, but no, I didn't stay. I had to kind of roll out of there. Brent Worrell in the house,
Brent.
photographer extraordinaire. Brent, we're hoping to see you this Sunday as well. Brent takes the pictures, folks. Do I still have that picture on here? I think I do. I hope I do. Or did I take it down because I needed space? Oh, I did. I took it down. Didn't I?
I don't know.
Yeah, that
I can't
awesome,
see your screen.
that awesome picture of
Lost
Galaxy Has Eyes. Yeah, I lost it.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, I ran out of space. Do we do topics?
No.
No topics? Just keep
Did
talking?
you see the Bryce Harper one I just sent you?
That was really cool. Sweetwater Marina was cool Sunday with TRT. Yeah, I got to see them too. Definitely got to check them out. And hey, man, if I see your name is Freedom King Films, if you know at all how to video podcast at a venue or on the road, help us out, man. We really need to do it. The one that Kira shared from Galaxy Has Eyes on her page. It's just her holding the mic, and she even shouted you out, tagged you, and put the picture on. It was awesome. It's an awesome picture.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check in. Can you resend the link? I sure can. All right. Guard your ears for a second because it's going to give us a little bit of a negative. Rachel, I'll walk the link to your house if I have to. I don't even know what that meant, but I would do it.
I meant to go with another song, and then what came out was "I'll Stop the World and Melt with You." Who was that? Is that Duran
I'll stop
Duran?
the world and melt with you. No, that wasn't Duran Duran.
Who was it?
I know someone from. We may have to
Who
try
was
the
it?
phone.
Music trivia.
Help me, somebody.
Oh, Jesus, Jeff. I did the Jeopardy pop culture test. I failed miserably. It's so bad.
Um,
I, I
Genie
tried.
Wolf, help me out here. I'll stop the world
Well,
and melt with
I'm not a
you.
fast typer, and I'm definitely
And you know
not a
the
fast
scary thing,
listener.
he knows more about the Bryce Harper stuff than we do, and we're in Philly.
Oh, yeah. Well, the kid was Bryce Harper's like neighbor, so
Yeah.
he asked him. He's like, "Yo, can you help me out?" And they walked over. I mean, Bryce looked a little awkward, but it was really cute. And then she hugged Bryce before she hugged the kid.
I know.
So
Well, I
it's
mean,
like, that's Bryce Harper.
the girl
I'm
couldn't
happy.
possibly say no, and like, Brian, she's like, "Oh, you're the guy. I love you." And kid's like, "Okay." Well, unfortunately, Bryce isn't going to prom.
Could you imagine how much sleep Bryce Harper's getting with a little one?
Oh,
I'm telling.
Jesus. Probably a big fat zero.
They must have a nanny. You would think.
Speaking of Bryce Harper, 3-1 Phillies, top of the eighth.
Woo! Oh, I didn't see
Uh,
that. Last time I
Never
saw we were
mind.
down.
That's a grand rule double. So still 3-1. Runner at second, one out.
Dude,
All
Jay
right.
got this chick out at home today. It was great play.
Picture sent. Thank you, Brent. But let's cancel all that
Yes.
because the moment that we waited for is here. And I get, this is what, the fourth time for Rachel and the third time for B, and I still get extremely nervous every time I have them here because I love them that much and I don't want to be stupid, sound stupid. Just, I get giddy for you people. I love it. We debuted the brand new song here tonight from the brand new band King Cherry. It's called Cuckoo. It comes out May 24th, and it is sensational. It rocks. No lie, probably the 12th time I listened to it today was right here. First for all you people. And the masterminds behind it are backstage. Our guest tonight, of course, Hollywood Gods and Monsters, and now King Cherry. Let's bring out, God, my favorite couple in the entire world outside of me and my wife. Let's bring out King Cherry, Rachel Bello, and Bee Jennings. Good evening.
We're only 18
Yes.
minutes late. That's really good for us.
Hey, we have all the time for you guys.
Yeah, I
Excellent.
mean, I'm off tomorrow. I'll sit here till 3 in the morning and talk and just
Perfect. Okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, we ran into just about every issue possible while getting set up. So
You're
we're
fine.
doing,
You look
we're doing
great.
great.
Our motto always is, and I might have shared this with you before, me and Jewel say it all the time, that life happens and live happens. And anything that could go wrong will go wrong in live. First of all, speaking of that, I thank you a great deal for getting me the YouTube link the way you did, because without that, nothing plays on here, and I've had embarrassing moments. I played a song one time that all you saw was the logo and no music, and people were killing me. New Moon Junction, Joel, that was
Oh
hard.
yeah, I remember that
yeah.
one.
I was really nervous about figuring out how to upload that, and it actually took me all of like 2 minutes. So I'm really glad that went well.
So we definitely need some help then. So B, I want to thank you because once again, you're late again. You were late last time, you're late again through the magic of technology. But you're here and I appreciate it. And I mean it when I say it. And I know it's not just because you're sitting here. It's not just because you're in front of me. I love you guys to death. I love the project. I absolutely love the song. So let's get right down to it. Let's talk about the brand new song, Cuckoo, because I have a little bit of an idea what it's about, but I want to hear your interpretation of what the song is about.
Oh my gosh.
Brian?
Well, that would go back many years. Because I was writing a song, sometimes I write from somebody else's perspective. So it's not always like everyone always thinks it's an experience that I've had, which I've had in this case. But yeah, it's always, from somebody else's perspective as well, so that song there, I actually read. I wrote that a few. Who said that?
I don't know. That's just really cool.
Oh well, yeah, I wrote that song a while back, and I just came up, when we got together and started playing. I was like, oh yeah, I got this song, man, check this out.
He just conveniently happened to have that one when we started dating.
Yeah.
So
All my ex-girlfriends think that song is about them.
I'm sure. And when I'm listening to it, like I said, I've listened to it, no lie, probably about 11, 12 times today. And the more I hear it, I'm like, God, I wonder what Rachel thinks of this song because it sounds like it's about like a psycho bitch.
Yeah, it can't be all about you.
I mean, some of the lyrics of his old songs just make me want to sit down and cry, but it's fine.
Oh.
Candy
So
cane.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, Kev likes that one.
Candy Canes, is that going to be on the album?
Candy Cane is what it's called, and he literally, it's going to be one of our next singles coming out. But he said he wrote it basically to be played in strip clubs. So that one's really fun for me to hear.
You got to send that on to Laura Schiavo. But yeah, I have two going off of that. Do you think the best songs come from pain? And what do you think? Do you think there's a direction for some love ballads or, some lovey-dovey stuff in the future?
Absolutely. I mean, the stuff that I was writing before H.E.M. and before King Cherry was all country. It was like,
wow.
So I wrote like 6-7 country tunes, and I love how they tell a story. And I went through some stuff, man. So definitely a lot of emotions there, a lot of stuff. And then you got your party rocking songs, and things like that. But yeah, some of the stuff I write is very emotionally driven.
Did Hollywood? Awesome. I'm sorry, Jeff.
Okay, no, go ahead.
Did Hollywood inspire you with the writing, just how fast paced and upbeat? And I know it's a lot of the hits and the mashups. Did that inspire your songwriting at all?
Not really, because I've grown up with a lot of those songs.
Yeah.
Those tunes there are a fixture in my mind. That they are the way they are. Influence as far as guitar playing and just me myself. Yeah, some of those bands that we mash up definitely had an influence on what I do and how I play. But not so much songwriting.
Yeah, I guess I meant like the direction, because the last interview Rachel was talking about how it's just like fun and you want to put on a great show and you're rocking and trying to put on like did that make you maybe want to play more like, all right,
that lit a fire under me.
Pop-ish songs, I guess.
Yeah, it definitely lit a fire under me. I mean, just getting back on stage and playing and getting pumped up to play shows and things like that. It just led to, what, we want to do some of our own stuff too.
Yeah.
I have all the songs that I've written throughout the years, and then it inspired me to write more songs now. And then, we've got a whole nother batch of songs already ready to go in the studio. So yeah, there's a lot of inspiration going on, and especially playing with Rach, she's very motivated, and, she's like, go get her, so it's fun. It's fun. If it wasn't fun, we'll be doing it, right?
It is really fun. It's a really cool. I mean, we spent 2 years with H.E.M. Obviously, still with them. Love it. But I've been out of original music for 3 years. 3 years. I think my last band was 3 years ago. So it's like it feels like completely new territory for me, and it's really cool to be able to have full creative control of the entire project once again, because it's something that me and him literally built from the ground up, just us, just no other people involved whatsoever. So it's really cool to just quite literally do what we want with this. And it's definitely like, even though I've done it before, it still feels new, because I think this is already to like a whole another level to what I was doing back home.
Sure. And you say back home, and of course, we miss you dearly. But so now, and when we first had you on the show, we first started chatting, you were part of a couple bands in the area, and you always said your dream is to make original music and be at a level where you're making albums and writing, etc. The question for Tui is, I ask both your opinions. The nerves, the excitement of you're putting your heart and soul out for the first time into the world, original stuff. Are you a little nervous to see how it's going to be perceived, or do you just know deep down it's just going to kill it?
I don't know. I feel like we almost don't care in a way of like, we're really proud of it. And like, if people like it, that's amazing. And if people don't, like, cool.
Yeah, ask me that question, when I was doing original music before, and I would have absolutely said I'm nervous, but this, I don't feel any pressure with this. I don't feel any kind of pressure at all. It's just, like I said, it's fun. And it's something that we both want to do. And she gets to do all this new stuff, that she's hasn't been doing for H.E.M., putting together websites, doing this and that, and doing, all this stuff on social media, so she's, doing a lot of stuff with this band. Sure. I sit back and write a song here and there, but and it'd be of help when she
That's true. Asking him to help on social media is like asking of what is post.
Jules more the mastermind of social media too. I post a lot of stuff, but I'm very generic. So
Dude,
I get that.
really, I can't get it. I don't understand it. I'm just like, I missed that class in school, but how are you handling it? Because it's a lot to,
It's a lot.
promote.
I mean, I do all the social media right now for King Cherry. I do a lot of the social media for HGNM, and then I run my personal accounts as well. And then the other day, he actually asked me to start him an Instagram and run that as well. And I am simply not doing that. But it is a lot. I actually have a lot of fun doing it. It's really cool for me to get to like just sit down and just create these little flyers or videos or something like that. I like keeping my mind busy, and this especially is a really good thing for me to just keep my constant focus on, and just I'm constantly thinking of things to post and things to make and all this stuff. And yeah, it's really fun for me. I don't mind it, but I'm not running your personal accounts as well.
It is tough. Do you think, without getting too mushy, which I kind of am because I just had my 7th wedding anniversary the other day, but without getting too mushy, thank you. Does it make it easier to live under the same roof, have this relationship, and kind of hold each other's hands like, we're going to make it, babe? Or even if something kind of goes a little weird, like, no problem, babe, we got this, we're going to come right back at it. The relationship. Jules said it seems to build a great continuity. Do you think it helps you guys be more creative, quickly creative, get it out there faster?
Yeah, actually, I think so. Because I mean, like you said, living under the same roof, like he will constantly call me in and be like, "Hey, oh, thank you, Jason." He will constantly call me in and be like, "Hey, listen to this lyrics or new riff I wrote or whatever," and I can just walk right into the room and listen to it. And if I make like a little video for promo, I'm like, "Yo, check!" We're not waiting on anything. So yeah, that's actually a really good point. I mean, like the things we've done for this really, really brand new band in such a short amount of time, as far as, booking podcasts and a certain other announcement we're going to be making on Friday, just certain stuff like that. And all the songs we got done already. I don't think it would have been as fast if we weren't in the position we're in together. So
just a heads up, and not to cut anybody off, but we're going to beg for that Friday news before you guys leave here. We're going to beg for it. You know that.
Yeah, that's an exclusive because we're making the official post with the debut single on Friday. So
wow.
Yes, that's really exciting.
I know Bee's on social media cracking down, getting ready to make that announcement too. Right?
Let's wait until midnight. But going back to we were talking about before you guys got on how it's just your baby and it's vulnerable and putting yourselves out there for the first time. But like you worked at it for so long and you guys been doing your own thing and then coming together. Like it has to be a feeling of a great accomplishment, and that's a great mindset to have. Like, who gives a shit? We love it. It's great, and it's just playing it here for our audience. Like people are so responsive to it. So I just it's gonna take off, man. I have good feelings about this, about any project you put together. That's
really cool to hear because I am like very, how do you say it, like very into like the whole manifestation and like just like feelings and all that stuff. And I say to him all the time, I'm like, and I really haven't said this about like a lot of my original projects before. Again, that sounds like you know what I mean. But I tell him all the time, I'm like, I just have like a really good feeling about this. Like, we're not looking to like, I know every band says that. We're not looking to blow up. Like, we're not looking to be like, the next biggest thing. But like, I just have a really good feeling about the like journey this is going to be as far as gigs go and traveling and people we meet. And, I just have that gut feeling. And it's really cool to hear you say that as well, because I don't get that confidence a lot with things I'm a part of, but like, and that's just a me thing. But with this, I absolutely feel it. And so,
yep,
you should. And speaking of travel, of course, you're already getting asked about the East Coast Club 13. If you know, you know.
You know. Yes. Honestly, I can say the possibility of getting King Cherry to the East Coast over HGNM right now is probably a lot more likely, just because it's such a smaller group. It's a lot less hands in the pot, and traveling is just going to be a lot easier. So yes, I'm already eyeing up East Coast venues, and yes, Bar 13 is on there.
If you make it this way, and hopefully it doesn't become too small for you too fast, but we do a monthly show at the Fuge. Our room holds like 300 or 400 people. We sell tickets, and I know the area would love to have you back, and of course, get Bee there. So if King Cherry makes her way here, we have a venue for you guys to set up at, definitely.
Love
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Love it. Because if we go out there, we're really talking about doing like at least like a 5-date run kind of thing.
Sure.
So yeah, we're open to everything. That's something I really look forward to. And then we're talking about getting up to Seattle for his old venues and stuff. So this one, I think, traveling is going to be a lot easier. Like I said, just because it's just us and a couple of our friends playing drums and guitar, and that's it.
Yeah, how's that coming together? Just like the meshing of everything and your band.
Oh, it's insane. But like it's fun at the same time. Like HG&M just played an awesome gig last weekend, and now we're having our little King Cherry release party this Friday at our house, and then the following day we have an HG&M band meeting at our house as well. So it's just
Oh man.
it's really cool though. I mean, literally this is what I want it to do. Like
Yeah.
I want to be overwhelmed by this, so it's pretty cool.
I was just
That's
saying to
amazing,
Jeff,
yeah.
I just saw like going back and watching your first interview and you were so eager and hungry. And then the second interview, you got out there. And then now it's like just to see you guys come together, it's like full blown. Man, I'm getting choked up. What the hell? What are you drinking?
It's cool. I knew when I came out here, leaving home and leaving projects that I was so in love with and so tied to, like I knew eventually once I got all my bearings, which obviously moving across the country takes a couple of years. I knew that was like goal number one on my list once I got established with HG&M and all the personal life stuff. But I knew I absolutely needed to like do an original project again. I knew I was going to miss it way too much, and lo and behold.
Yeah, we spoke about it briefly through like text messages. I'm like, Rach, don't leave, and you're like, you don't understand. This
I'm
is
like,
it. Yeah, pretty much like you don't understand. This, you said this is the move, and the move brought the two together. Do you ever kind of, when you're both in the same room, creating music, playing music, God, just hanging out, do you ever look at each other like, man, like this is really a kind of a miracle what happened? You made your way across country, landed at the same spot, found each other. Now you're here doing amazing things. Do you ever kind of, not getting spiritual, not getting religious, anything like that, but do you ever think like, man, how did this person end up in my life?
Yeah,
Both
no,
of you.
back to what I said about, spirituality and me kind of believing in the universe and trusting in the universe. I definitely think it's, not to get mushy and gushy, but I definitely think it was all planned,
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel, but.
Oh, definitely.
like-
It's already been 2 years. We just had our 2-year anniversary.
Oh,
Congratulations.
And it zoomed by, and we're going strong, man.
You really are. You're both like super cool. Like I look at you as rock stars. And funny, earlier when you were mentioning country, I can't see the one who is in a cowboy hat and cowboy boots doing country. Can't see it.
Yeah, no joke. He wanted to do an acoustic country act, and I was like, right, no.
She bought one of those bandana tops and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
No, one time. No.
In the
No.
back, like doing two-step.
Right.
I had this place called Distillery out here. We were doing, that was our Sunday thing for, I don't know, a few months,
That is a fun place.
Yeah.
I did get cowgirl boots, I will admit. But
Yeah.
no, you will.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be in a country act anytime soon, I don't think.
It's
The Cowboys loved her.
It's a little different for a girl, B. No offense. It's different. Like I got a cowboy hat I got from Nashville. I put it on. I'm like, okay, I look ridiculous. My wife puts it on, and suddenly it's the cutest thing you've ever seen. Like, oh, look at your cowboy hat. Me, it's like you're not going to have that thing, are you? So, I get it. B, your voice on this is terrific. I love your singing, and I love the way you present it. And has singing always been part of your repertoire, or were you a guitar guy and said, no, let me try it out?
I sang early on, only because I come from a really small town, and there was nobody that played music. It was like,
wow,
I teach my best friend how to play bass, and he was tone deaf. And it was like pulling hair out of my head every night. It's like, it was horrible. But he ended up doing it. And as a matter of fact, he's really freaking good now. He's like freaking good bass player. Yeah, he stuck with it. He moved to California. I hadn't talked to him in years, and he puts these YouTube videos out. I'm just like, holy shit, man.
I'm just picturing the jerk right now, like.
Yeah, he'd be the first one to tell you that too. But I had to teach my buddy had to play bass so we could piece together a band, and then I had to sing because no one else could sing. I wasn't, very good, but I could sing. I could hold a note, And so it's just kind of built from there. Even when I moved to Hollywood, I wasn't a great singer, but I could sing background was really good. I could sing harmonies and things like that. And then as soon as I moved back to Seattle is when I really started to sing and dig in on it, So it's just you got to work on it. You got to work on it. Took some vocal lessons, when I was in LA, and I just tried to get better and just it's like anything. If it's repetition, you just got to keep doing it. Otherwise, you lose it.
Yeah, and it comes out terrific on the new song. Absolutely does. I love it. And of course, it brings me to another question. The question we're all dying to know: at what point does Rachel sing?
Oh, shut up!
Any song?
Don't ask it. No.
I've been trying. She's like, she cuts me off perhaps, mid sentence. She's like, no.
Are you ever like tempted in the studio though? Like, let me get in there.
Courtney, my bestie.
Slang and Bee.
No. I don't know.
We have a song that we're going to record soon. Probably the next song we're going to record, and it has gang vocals, so I want to get her in there at least, get her feet wet.
We're actually having friends coming into it, so I don't know what you're talking about. But no, I have sung. It's not something I particularly really enjoy.
I kind of blew up the comment section, but not to cut you off. Everybody's all excited about it now. Like they want you to sing.
Yeah, because I want to hear a girl singing on the song, but it's just not something I enjoy.
She's like Brittany Murphy, like she's in all these songs you don't really know, but she has this phenomenal voice.
Yeah, right. It's kind of a cool thing.
She does have a good voice.
That's the thing. Is I can sing. At the drag bar party. That is true. After about 7 shots. So maybe if I do that every time we're in the studio.
There we go.
That's what I do.
The deal. That's what we all do, I'm pretty sure. But that's what I like about both of you, really, and I say rock stars, and I mean that. Rachel, you're content playing the bass. Bass is your thing. You love being part of the band and doing that piece. And you said, I don't really want to sing. That's cool. B, you're like, yeah, I like to sing, like to try it out. I love playing guitar, etc. So the two of you really know everything about what you want to do. Your heart is in the right place. Your minds are in the right place. And that shows with the song. When you gave me the rights to the song and the right to play it tonight and let me hear it, I geeked every time. Every time I heard it, I just geeked out. I'm so excited for you guys. And to have you here tonight and to let us kind of do a little debut thing, kind of a pre-party. Matter of fact, drinks up, everybody. And a big shout out to King Cherry for the debut and many more to come, of course. We love you guys to death.
Thank you.
So what's next? The immediate future? What do you got? More songs or maybe kind of touring around? What do you think?
Yeah, so our next single, I forgot the date we put, sometime in
end of June.
I think it's the 28th, I think. No. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's June 28th is our next one.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then the one after that is July something.
We're looking to put one out every month or so.
Very cool.
And just keep because we have no content, right? We have nothing. We want to build up that page, that Spotify thing. We want to build up all this stuff in social media. So we're newly going to release stuff.
And gee, I guess you guys have to come here once a month and talk about it.
Yeah,
I love it back there.
No, he's talking about on the podcast.
Oh, on the podcast.
Well, I mean, come out here and play it at my house if you want. For all I care. I mean,
hey, that's
ready to just
basement. Comments on the side. Thank you guys. I finally figured out how to get the comments loaded on the side.
I found okay, good. It floored me for a while, even when I started doing this. I'm like
8 years old when it comes to this. I'm like, I don't know.
Pretty good. But you made it in. You were a little late. My wife's like freaking out. She's like, I don't believe it, of all people, because you guys and how much.
Oh yeah, no, we were like, I wasn't getting okay. Here's the main issue was you sent the link and I got it on my phone last night or the other night, and I was like, cool. I checked it. It worked. For some reason now Facebook, when I loaded my messages on the laptop, now they do security on your old messages. So to access your own old messages, you have to do like a 5-step, and I wasn't getting the code sent to my phone. It was literally Facebook just ruined everything. So thank you.
Does Facebook not know who they're doing? This is the Yo Show here, Facebook. Don't mess with us.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous. I was throwing stuff and slamming stuff and not fun.
Geez. AI is taking over. And again, another thing that I admire that you guys are bringing back a rock sound, a classic rock sound, a true instrumental beast, if you will. Because everybody's worried about electronic this and AI that, and to me it's kind of nonsense because there's talent being hidden by that. You two are definitely top notch when it comes to talent, which is why I get so excited for it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Sure, absolutely. I get so excited for the premiere. And now you mentioned, like you said, this kind of like your soft release party. Is there gonna be like a release party and?
Oh yeah, it's happening at our house on Friday.
Sweet.
Jeff's like, where's my invite?
I know, right?
Yeah,
Jewel, I'm gonna step right up here and step to the plate and say that Rachel has invited me out. Verzi has invited me out. I still have not been able to get there, but I've been invited out plenty, and I appreciate
You
it.
gotta
And we
manifest, Jeff. Manifest.
will manifest. Right? Am I not paying attention? Could you imagine either one of you, again, like I said, being together, having a talent? Could you ever imagine a time you're like, I think I'm just done with music?
No.
No.
That's happened to me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think you mentioned that later, but yeah, jump into it. Let's see.
That's happened to me. I just life happens. I settled down. I bought a home, and I was just like working. I was being a father, being a dad, which I still am, obviously. But I mean, didn't even think about getting back into music. Really, I had come to peace with that, and then all of a sudden it just happened again.
And if I may say, right, while the kitty gives us a slight breakdown, I'm going to say not only a dad but a great dad. Your kids do great stuff, and I see it on social media. So, congratulations with that too, because all the work you do and the time with Rachel and music, you still do tremendous parenting thing, and that's awesome.
I appreciate that. That means a lot. That's everything to me. I mean, obviously, that's the number one thing in my life is making sure those kids grow up good, and I love them.
Do they like music?
Yeah, they do.
Good.
They like music. I got a drum set for my 8-year-old.
I have the other one.
And yeah, this is what we just.
You got a lot of kids. There's more kids coming up on the screen.
Yeah, I have 4 babies there.
These are my babies.
So
mother.
yeah, so it's a lot of fun. You learn every day being a dad.
Wow.
Constantly learning, constantly trying to get better.
And that's going to influence them. Just the constant music around them is just so helpful for any kid, I feel.
That happened to me. My dad's a musician, so he's like, he didn't force me into it or nothing like that because I wanted to play drums, So in school I played drums, snare drum, But he said, hey, if you're ready and you want to learn how to play guitar, just let me know, and I'll start teaching you. So he didn't say, hey, here's a guitar, you're going to learn this. So one day I went up to him and I said, hey, Dad, I think I want to learn how to play. So he started teaching me chords and this and that. And then I learned my first song I ever learned was Folsom Prison chord, So it was like, yeah, man, I was sucked in from there. Like, bam.
Yeah.
I couldn't put the thing down. So.
Yeah, once you get that, you're locked in.
That is it, man.
You played it like once. I hear it in the living room, like.
Yeah, well, me and my siblings used to sit around my dad, and he used to play like Blackbird, and he used to play just all sorts of different songs, and we would just sit there and stare at him, and then we'd start singing with him and stuff like that. So I came from a very musical family. My little sister, played bass in the band Hell's Bells for years.
Wow.
Which is like the coolest thing ever. Her sister is like so intimidatingly cool. It's actually
coming from you guys, that's pretty wild.
So it's really fun, I just went back home not too long ago. We sat down, with my dad, and we did what we used to do when we were little, and we played acoustic guitar. This time I joined in though because I didn't know how to play.
Yeah.
But
now you're the master.
Yeah. So we just went back and forth, and we were all singing. It was a lot of fun. Really
It's
cool.
great stuff. The audience, well, your good friend Courtney wants to ask the first song you ever learned to play, Rachel.
I don't want to answer this one.
Manson?
No.
Aerosmith?
Aerosmith.
No.
No? Spice
Open
Girls?
Water.
Spice Girls.
I don't remember what exact song, but I do remember it was by the Jonas Brothers.
Oh,
Whoa.
you're still badass, dude.
Well, thank you for tuning into the Yo Show. Yeah. Yeah, you're still bad. Jonas Brothers don't know what hit him with that. It definitely is badass.
I don't
That's
think
pretty
anyone
awesome.
expected that one. I think the third song I learned was an Aerosmith song. I forget which one, but I think the third song. The second one was a Matchbox 20 song,
Okay.
and then the third was Aerosmith, and I think the fourth was Taylor Swift. So, I don't know what was going on during that time in my life.
Yeah, your coolness mountain is up and down, and
Yeah, for
yeah.
real.
Probably after Jonas Brothers, like hit me with some tattoos. After Taylor Swift, yeah, hit me some more tattoos.
Yeah,
I need to get my cred back. So Jewel wanted to do something. Jewel, were you able to put little things together that you wanted to ask each other if they know about each other?
I did. Are you guys down for it? It's just
Oh.
little couples.
How about a little couple thing? Little put you on the
Oh,
spot.
well,
It's all
You
good
said you're
fun.
2 years, so I thought this could be fun.
He'll
If you're
probably
up
know a
for
lot
it.
more than I will, but yes, let's try it. That sounds fun.
Okay.
All right, let's
It's
do
just
it.
simple. Nothing hard hitting. We don't do that here. Okay. B, what would you say is Rachel's perfect date night? And if you get a point, you get to give a drink to anyone.
Oh, fun! I like that element. Drinking game.
Well, she really loves sushi. So I think sushi and drinks. And that's about it because we don't really go out too much.
We really don't.
So
yeah.
I would say take
That's
her
a
out,
night.
give her a nice sushi dinner, and give her a couple of those specialty cocktail drinks, and that's about that, man.
That's actually pretty.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
You got a winner. All right.
You got a winner.
Give one out, B.
What's that?
You have to pick who to take it.
You gotta give a drink.
Oh, Jeff.
Of course.
Okay, Rachel. If B hit the lottery, what would he buy first?
Oh shit!
I know.
A houseboat.
No.
Oh.
A pool or a house with a pool.
She was close.
That's
She said
actually
both.
I am the only person that ever brings up wanting a pool.
Wait a minute. Okay.
Yeah, no, that's no.
She wins.
Yeah.
She always does.
Yeah.
I can go first.
You just witnessed the debut and the official breakup of King Cherry right here live tonight on the Yo Show.
I wasn't trying to say
I took some girl
Gross here.
psychology on that one.
Okay, B, what's Rachel's favorite movie?
Boy, if you don't look at my left arm right now.
Well, it's okay. Scream. I was gonna say one of those horror movies from the the early 2000s, 90s, even the 80s. She likes a lot of.
I love 70s.
Is that it? Is it Scream? Though?
Yeah, that's it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, B's kicking
I know
ass.
we had Jamie Kennedy on here, right?
I
That
did
was
see that.
That was sloppy, but we made it happen.
Okay.
So Rachel, you're down 2-0. You gotta get in here with this one.
I kind of might guess this, but all right, let's go. All right. I'll just say it, what's B's favorite color, Rachel?
What?
Okay. All right.
I just like black or red. Do I know anything
Those
about
are
it?
both good. Those are both good.
My game's going over well.
This is the game of Rachel looking like a horrible girlfriend.
All right, there's only a few more. B, what's Rachel's favorite smell?
Her favorite smell?
Yeah.
I would say.
Me.
No, it's her fur babies. That's her favorite smell.
Which one are we talking about?
All of them. They're all stinky.
I do say my cats smell like fresh linen.
We just smells great. She smells like a little princess. She's like.
Smells like a princess.
Sounds like he indirectly got the answer. I'm gonna give him a point for that, just from the reactions.
Okay.
All right, these last two you both have to answer together. So, what would be each of your superpower? So you can answer for like what would be the other person's superpower.
Okay, so what would be yours?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait a minute. So
What would be yeah,
your superpower?
If I got to choose one.
Oh God, you go first. I gotta think about this.
I think our answers are actually gonna be the same. Mind reading.
Mind reading?
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy, yeah. That's a good one. I didn't know about yeah.
Because when we get in fights and don't talk, it's really great.
I just read your mind right there.
Yeah.
I know, right?
I have it already.
And lastly, this is just to wrap it up, but what do you think each other's philosophy of life and how do you share that together?
What we think each other's like philosophy of life is.
Yeah, what you want out of life and what you make of it.
Enjoying life and just working hard and doing what you love, man.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. It's life may be hard, but I mean, you know, doing what you enjoy. I know what I enjoy. Just do it. You know what I mean? But
I would say, yeah, I feel like that's pretty on brand for both of us.
When I see you, Rachel, I always think of like chase the dream because they did it. You went out, you chased the dream. We've had a few people that have done it locally, made their way out, Nashville, Arizona, California, chase the dream. And look at this today. It's killer. It's absolutely amazing. I also do want to give a shout out because you guys are looking again to hold a little bit of a concert or festival thing for animal support. You guys are great animal activists. We appreciate that a great deal. Any ideas? Because I know you've tried to do it in the past.
Yeah, so that's actually the thing that you guys are kind of getting the first announcement from, mainly because it's so new and we wanted. Friday's such a big day for us for the release coming out. We want to announce this too, just as a double whammy. But our first show is August 10th, which is the night before my birthday.
Wow.
And ticket proceeds and auction proceeds are going directly to one of the rescues that I got one of my dogs from when I moved here. So
perfect.
It's going to be really cool. We have really, really cool bands that are on standby that we're talking to right now that are super stoked about the idea. It's going to be at a very, very renowned venue in Phoenix called the Rebel Lounge, which was just named Billboard Magazine's top venue under 500 capacity.
Wow.
Huge. So that's really, really cool. Yeah, so I get to celebrate my birthday with our first show ever. We're saving that date. We're not playing a single date before then. I'm going to have some of my family members are coming out for it. My best friend from home is coming out for it. So it's gonna be a really, really good time.
It's amazing.
It's terrific. Yeah, we can't wait and hopefully get to see some footage and just have to congratulations, cuz and families out. And so was this your dad?
Right there.
Oh yeah, he wants to go over it. So
your dad is the greatest rock star father on earth. I remember from the past some of the things that
that doesn't even need an explanation.
Thanks, Dad, for tuning in. He's always great with his little pop ins. I absolutely love it. And we love you guys. And again, I know I've said it a few times, but I can't thank you enough for giving us this opportunity, coming on with us and hanging out. You're like the musical us, because just the way like having fun and just know what to talk about and the things you see and do. I want to tell everybody out there, if you're watching live, if you're watching recorded, you can find King Cherry on Instagram, run by Rachel, King Cherry Official. Facebook, of course, is King Cherry. The website is www.kingcherryofficial.com. Brand new single, Cuckoo, comes out May 24th. We played it here. We're probably going to play it if you guys leave. I can't lie. We're probably going to do it one more time, if that's okay with you guys.
Please.
Yeah, we would actually love to see it be played.
Awesome. All streaming platforms and YouTube, of course, Spotify, Apple Music, etc. Make sure you become a fan today of King Cherry because it's definitely worth it. Two people with great hearts, great minds, and super talent. Rachel, Bello, and Bee Jennings. Rachel, let's give them a big round of applause. Everybody give them applause out there. And
thank you.
We thank you for coming on. Have yourselves a great night, and we'll, of course, talk soon. If not, like tomorrow.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you.
guys. Have a great night.
We love you guys. Have a great night. And we are going to kind of let them hover backstage with it. And then we're going to play it again. Why not? The awesome brand new song is Cuckoo by King Cherry. We played it once. We're going to play it again. Why not? Because it's freaking awesome. I love this song. Comes out May 24th, but if you're watching now, you're hearing it for, well, the second time. Could say the first time. You're actually hearing it for the second time. It's about 3 minutes and 15 seconds long. We're going to play it here. Hopefully we don't have a live happens thing, Jewel, where it gets messed up on us.
I think we're
King
good.
Cherry. Wow. Is it possible that it's actually better the second time? Yeah, it's better every time because I've listened to it a lot of times. Key Concert Series, great song. We thank you for tuning in as well. Key Concert Series. Jewel, internet's getting a little wonky again. Hopefully, I don't.
It is. I don't know what's with today.
And it's back. Well, of course. I mean, they know. The world of the internet knows. Love, love, killer song. Indeed, J.D. Wolf. Little round of applause from Courtney. Thank you, Courtney. And Key Concert Series. Key Concert Series, I put the word out there. If they need a venue to play in PA, we would love to have it. Killing, guys. Love you from Kevin Bello, of course. Thank you. We love having you chime in as well. And we love it, man. It's funny when, and I liked having them on because they're a fun couple and they get along so great. And their creative style is great. And it reminds me how, like yesterday, for our anniversary, my wife posted happy anniversary, my favorite pain in the ass. So Honey, if you're out there.
Is that what that meant? I didn't get that.
Yeah, PETA, pain in the ass. Thank you. Happy
Oh.
anniversary to my favorite pain in the ass.
Oh,
Hey,
it's just like a cute little nickname.
oh, it's cute, all right. And it's one hell of a nickname.
Oh,
Yeah, key concert series. I would roll out the red carpet for these guys. I'd bring a limo to pick them up at the airport. Are you kidding me?
I see firsthand now how strong you guys are, and now seeing them together and just the way they work. And I don't know with the game, but I just thought it was cool to see just the inner workings. And they're so, like I said, in sync, and they're just well deserving artists as well. Like they work together and put out badass music, and I'm just so excited to see more of it.
They're just freaking cool people. Like I like to think I got a little cool in me, but
Yeah,
my wife thinks she's got a little cool in her. But like these two are just like she's just like the two coolest people on earth. I wonder if they walk around and just like look like I'm cooler than him, I'm cooler than her. You know what I mean? I know I'm cooler than my wife. I mean,
it's mutual admiration.
I like that. Let's go with that. Wink, wink, Rachel. I know.
That's how it works.
Yeah, but they're both great. And like I said, when I first started seeing the Hollywood Gods and Monsters experience, I'm like, yeah, I really like this a lot. And then when you see Rachel and Bee forming their bond, and then when they told me they're coming out with their own music, and I'm like, oh, I'm so there. And it excites me. It really does. They're I root for them every day. And, if you're out there, if you have anything, if you have a podcast, a radio station, you know friends that have it, get on board. Hit these guys up. Get that music out there because it's really great.
Yes.
I feel like I need to get tattoos all over in order to talk to them. Well, no, you don't. You're just not going to be as cool as them. You don't have to get tattoos all over. You're just going to be the second coolest person in the room, or third if they're together. So
Yeah, I know I'm not cool because I'm like, I'm going to get this tattoo. And Joey's like, no, you're not. Like,
your daughter
why?
tells you, no, you're.
Why? It just took me like 10 years, like literally 10 years to develop my next tattoo. And then it ends up being the smallest thing ever. So it's fine.
I don't like to say it on air, but I still have none. But I do have some pretty cool.
I want
skull
the Yo show.
jewelry stuff.
I'm still down to get it.
I want it. And speaking of which, and I know you hate when I do this, we're going to keep doing this because I am madly in love with your artwork here. Stop it. Look at it. Everybody's talented on this show but me. I just sit here and run my big mouth. Look at this. Look at this drawing by Jewel. This is fantastic.
Thank you. It's a little sloppy.
I love
but,
it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I
I'm
love
glad
it.
you like it.
King
I
Sherry.
did just get hired to do some artwork, which I was kind
Right?
of excited and proud of. So hopefully I can show that off once it's completed.
I think Rachel and Bee sensed the fact I was about to cry again because they took off from backstage. A lot of crying tonight. Very emotional night. But I do get emotional in a way about Rachel being a Philly girl and somebody who's kind of grown on our show, if you will. And now Bee, of course, like I said, we met him with Gods and Monsters, and then the two of them form this amazing band. And we're looking forward to a lot of it. And they got their first show coming up, new music coming out. This one here, they let us play tonight. So, yeah, man, get excited. Get geeked for these people.
Get excited. Get familiar.
Right. They were awesome. It's weird. You have like a very similar name to the girl that was just on. And I want to give a giant shout out, Jewel, because this is the person that made it happen. Of course, us with Rachel and coming on the program a couple of times, but somebody who reached out to me and said, I'm going to do one step better. Rachel's out here now. We're going to get you Hollywood Gods and Monsters, and we're going to make things happen. And that is, of course, the mysterious but awesome White Rabbit After Dark. And we love you. We really do. And I know we talked about a project with White Rabbit, and it's still something that is dear to you and something that you're going to bring. But you also were very integral in the Gods and Monsters thing building, and of course keeping us in touch with Rachel and Bee. And you're amazing. I love you. I love the fact that you've tuned in, and I adore all of you. There's something about these Arizona people, man. I got to make the trip. Love you guys. We love you the same, very much so. You're terrific, and a lot of my friends that watch or friends who are familiar with what we do here, they become fans of yours too. And of course, a huge shout out to Hollywood Gods and Monsters and the whole band out there. We just love you all. We really appreciate the efforts and the time that you give us here on the program.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate everyone. It wouldn't happen without you guys, so we definitely appreciate it.
I kind of said that the other day. I was talking to That's not the Metal Mania show. I was talking to Strange Culture, and it'd been a little bit of a while since we had seen them and talked with them. Right, man? We love Arizona Rosie too here, and like they said, I was talking to Garrett, and he's like, "Let's face it, dude. The Yo Show was there. We love the Yo Show. We watch. You guys were there from the beginning, and we never forget that. And what you're doing is integral." And I started hearing it from all the band, like the guys from Harkin. Harkin's a terrific band. This is a great band. And they come out and say, what you guys are doing is so very important. I'm just like, getting more and more blown away. And then Milo Sky, when we showed up down at Rusty Nail, just thanking us. And speaking of which, so Ryan, of course, Ryan Beckett, after the set, comes up to me and goes, dude, and I was just playing, and I had a couple of beers, but I gotta tell you. After the Fuge, I was talking to my dad, and we have decided that you were pretty much like the coolest dude we know. And there's that word again. And it just means so much to be appreciated in those ways.
Yeah. And, Ryan is just doing his thing too. And they just always put on a phenomenal performance. And we just want to be, the promoters, what have you. We just want to spread the word of all these amazing bands we know because they're so deserving and their music just needs to be out there. So whatever we can do in our small way is just what we're going to do. And we just appreciate the love and how much it's grown, especially the past year. Like, it's just been insane.
Really has. And kudos to the young lady on my right. For really, you kind of the brainchild and, kind of hitched, how do you say that again? Hitched her wagon to, whatever that hitching the wagon thing is. And when I came to her with the idea, yo, it's Mike Val, love from Mesa. Thank you, dude. John Simons, what's up, family? See, that's the word there that really hits me hard, family, because you people are my family. And I said to Cassie, I'm like, because my family, like my parents passed, now I've got a couple of brothers and some cousins, relatives, but when I go to these shows and people say, like, man, you go to all of them, how do you find your way to all of them? It's like going to your family's house. It's like hanging out with your family, Jewel.
It is. And Jeff walks in the place and people know the hat and know the shirt, and just it's just become a staple now. So it's just cool to see, and having these monthly concerts has just been full circle for us because this is what we set out to do 7 years ago. It's weird that your anniversary 7 years, and that's when we started the podcast.
Right. Wow. How about that? I guess I got married to two things at once, pretty much at the same time. I got married to the Yo Show and married to my wife. My wife is a terrific supporter, and like I said, she now has the Yo Show logo on her Facebook page, and she put herself down as a talent scout. She's like, is that cool? When I think of the fact that my wife was the one that found the circus arts, yeah, you can call yourself a talent scout because what a find.
Yeah, no, she's on it. She's there. She shows up. She sings. She moshes. She does it.
Yes, the family party Sunday night.
Yes.
I am so excited for, again, the growth. And hello, Michael Bott Band. Good evening.
Oh.
And thank you for tuning in. And that's a cool thing, too. Another, when artists are like, hey, here's my music. How about a listen? Or, hey, here's this band. I think you guys really should check them out. We love them. We love to check them all out. And we got so much coming up. And we'll hit real quick what we got coming up, Drew. We've done no topics, but it's a mushy-gushy King Sherry kind of night. But we do have more. We always have more. Where the heck did the banner go? There it is, of course. It still has King Sherry on it. But coming up next week on the show, next Tuesday night, just next couple of weeks are filled with female, more of a country style artists, but I love them both dearly. From Core PR, Presley Tennant will join us next Tuesday night, the 28th. She's got a lot of new music out. We'll talk about that. June 4th, just one of the sweetest people ever. Kate Boytek comes back to the program, talk about more of her new music. She's a doll, and maybe I'll translate while she talks. Last time she said she needed closed caption. I thought she did good, though. I understood her just fine with the accent.
Oh, I thought she meant from you.
No, for her, because her accent. June 11th is... I'm right. I thought her accent was adorable. June 11th is Vinland, which is a very unique kind of rock and violin, God, I forgot, violin band. June 18th, Jewel found these guys, the same PR people that brought us Sucker Punch, who was incredible. Brings up the band Valerie Falls. I'm super stoked for that. July 9th, we've got some ideas. We're cooking on the 300th episode. I got some ideas where I want to come on and what we can do. And do we have anything else? No, we don't. So we got to book like 25th and 2nd still. Also,
We have people in the wings.
yes, we have people in the wings, a lot of people to chat with. And I like that. Freedom King, Triple Rail Run is the band, and you talk about them a lot, and I've been checking them out. It's very cool stuff. They're like your extended family, and that's what music is about. It's about being like with family, with friends, and every band that's participated in Key Concert Series is now considered family. You're not kidding. Terrific. And again, like I said, going to see Twisted and bands like that, you go to their show, and they just absolutely love it. Love from Illinois, Death Becomes Her. Hello. Well, thank you.
Great name.
I know, right? I like that. Hearts and love from all the way out here as well. Like I said, we past couple weeks before we were doing like New England bands, and then we do national bands. We've had some California bands and Midwest and etc. We got room for everybody. I know we love our local scene. We got room for everybody. And I just see here, like I said, next couple weeks, Presley Tennant, Kate Boytek, Vinland, Valerie Falls are not all locals, but that's okay. We that's why we booked the heck out of ourselves to keep it coming.
Keep it coming.
Thank you.
The just flew over.
That was a weird kind of thing. I wanted to do this topic because there's a photo to it, and the photo's small, but this is brutal. Did you see this the other day? A girl at the Toronto Blue Jays game got absolutely crushed in the head. Let me blow up. Hide yourself, because I'm going to blow this up. Hide your face here, because I'm going to blow this up. I know you hate getting blown up. Look at that. Look at that welt on her head.
Are you paying attention? You're just like,
huh?
I guess she wasn't looking. She was looking at her phone.
Right. First of all, what were you looking at? Second of all, the welt on her head. And they said the ball was traveling like 100 miles an hour. So, of course, she doesn't get the ball. Because you know what happens. You get hit with the ball. Your days are going down. You're falling back. And somebody's snagging it from you. So she didn't get the ball. So she reaches out to the team. It's like, yo, hook a girl up. Give me something. Give me some merch. Try to find the ball.
Pay attention. Why didn't you bring your glove to the game?
Even still, look at the size of that thing. Look at that. It's like a second head.
That's awful. That could have killed her. Yo,
it could have. I can't believe it didn't.
This far off? Oh,
right.
But no, that happened at Joey's softball game. Like, everyone is on their phone, including me, because I'm trying to, like, prep for the show, watch the game. Like, you got stuff going on. You might as well multitask while you're sitting there at the softball game. And the ball pops up into the stands. This chick's not looking, and it's that close to hitting her. It really is. Like, you're around flying balls. You have to pay attention.
Wow. I got to be honest, though.
Simon Birch.
I got to be honest. It's like 110 miles an hour or something. They clocked that ball. And I'm sorry. That's hard to pay attention to. That thing's flying at your head.
That's deadly. You could die.
Yeah, you can die. It's scary. I got scared for a while. I watched a girl years back. We had season tickets as kids. My father had them. We were like 4 rows from the field. We sat right behind Mike Piazza. And I watched this girl get hit in the eye by a foul ball. And I mean a line drive foul ball. And she just starts screaming that she can't see. And there's blood everywhere. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah, put your face on the ball at all times. Watch the game.
If it was on your temple, like, that shit could destroy you. That's why, my nephew was over and I was thinking about bringing him. I'm like, no, one, first of all, you just got out of the hospital. But two, like, I don't trust that he's not going to get hit with the ball. Like, it's dangerous.
I agree. It is dangerous.
To like an MLB game or like a football game, like that shit makes me so nervous. Like,
yeah, you gotta be alert.
I don't
Hockey's bad too.
With me.
Yeah. Hockey's bad. Basketball, I guess, is the only safe one. Kinda.
Dude, a lacrosse, those balls have lead in them.
Oh, I don't think they're scary.
Yeah.
The the phrase of the night, and I love to call my wife out sometimes with a great thing. She says, just got home from work or she had a long day, like I did too. I'm so hungry, but I don't feel like even going to get the door to get DoorDash. Well, that's when you know, like you've taken tired to a whole new level. Yeah.
Tired and hunger to a whole new level.
Adam, you're right, dude. It's scary. Them balls, man, they come flying. My mom got hit in the hand with a foul ball by Pete Rose years back, and she had just got dental work. She was at the game. She said she put her hand up and it hit her right in the hand and bounced away. And of course, some brat kid in the next row took it.
And what happened? Was she okay?
Yeah, it turned out to be fine. Didn't ruin the dental
I
work.
thought she put her hand up. Your mom had quick reflexes.
She did. I still can't believe that to this day. Like, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
I caught that ball with a mitt.
I want to go to my page and shout out something amazing real quick as we approach 300 episodes, Jewel. And like I said, we love to shout out and we love to pay attention to previous guests and everything they do. And I found this amazing, so I'm going to track it down real quick here. There it is right there. Our good friend Jessica Hillis, formerly Jessica Morris, who was our most viewed episode still to this day, 15,000 people. She was talking about her ranking and her ratings and her movies. She's now made it into the top 700 on IMDb, like 700 out of tens of thousands of millions of actors and actresses. She's number 703. So I want to give a congratulations to Jessica Hillis, a wonderful woman, a terrific actress. And the shame of it is, and I hate to say this, and you will know I love you, but that you weren't on that episode.
I know.
It blows my mind every time. It was Tina. Tina Marie Celine.
People need to see Tina. She's amazing.
I love her. I do love her. I know she's kind of backed out, and I reached out to her the other day and said, hey, how about doing a Wednesday? Like, do a guest co-host thing. And she hasn't responded yet. And I know it's kind of, I don't know if that's on the back burner.
Man.
She does.
She's a little baby.
Oh, she got a great little baby. And I want to give a shout out to our dude from Pittsburgh, Jeff Ravilla, who does a lot of work with IndiePod. Joel, how about that beautiful podcast theater he built out there in Pittsburgh? Oh, I know, right?
If you build it, they will come.
They will come. And he said, anytime the Yo Show wants to come out and do a show here, and I'm like, can we bring a band? He's like, well, the station may not be big enough. Guess what? I don't care. I'm bringing a band. We're going to have a band play.
Our places, we will get it in there.
Right? Neverwake is in Pittsburgh. Victoria Fire is in Pittsburgh. Victoria Fire is doing a show at Alex, and Alex is heading out to Pittsburgh. Jeff, you invite us. We're going to kind of take over. Sorry.
Yeah. Your show takeover.
You can say no to me. You can't. Try saying no to her. You can't.
Yeah, I'm so persuasive.
It's just you. You're just, you get an idea in your head.
I'm not a pusher, I just take people as they present themselves.
Yeah. But you also show people what it's all about. But congratulations to a couple of amazing people. Again, Jessica Hillis, and of course, shout out and much love to Tina and Jeff Ravilla. Congratulations, man. It's awesome. And I know we joke around with each other about our hatred for each other's cities when it comes to sports, but Pittsburgh still sucks. But you're awesome, dude. Pittsburgh sucks. Awesome. We're happy for you, but Pittsburgh sucks.
What's that song?
Pittsburgh sucks?
It sucks. It really, really sucks.
Water. It was from the Water Boy. Water sucks. It really, really sucks.
Okay.
I love it. So I always like to, I can't believe I forgot to say this. A rest in peace, Jewel, to an amazing actor, Mr. Dabney Coleman, at 92 years old. He was so good, and everyone says, he was good in roles as like a jerk. He did play kind of a jerky roles, but he was a great actor. 92 years old. That's quite a career and quite a span.
My memory. Who was he?
So Dabney Coleman was the boss in 9 to 5. Let's see what else. Let's look at his credits. Because even I can't remember all.
Oh,
yeah, right? You know him right away. I mean, Kind of looks like that Dr. Phil a little bit.
He does. Oh, well,
Um,
jerk. Isn't no? What else was he in? 9 to 5.
Boardwalk Empire, which the Slap Maxwell story, Buffalo Bill, Mary Hartman, Yellowstone recently, Recess.
He's in Yellowstone.
He was in briefly. He's in a Towering Inferno. God, he was in a lot of stuff. Looking at all this stuff.
Tootsie.
Yeah, Raised in Tootsie.
Oh, God.
On Golden Pond. War Games. I almost forgot about that one. Cloak and Dagger. Fresno. God, he was in a lot of stuff. Muppet Take Manhattan.
So I saw some new movies out. You want my reviews?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's
So
review.
Abigail. Do you know what that's about?
No, fill me in.
Little vampire chick.
Oh, okay. Your review? Sucked.
It was like did you see Ready or Not? Kind of like a horror comedy.
Mm.
It had moments. Angus Cloud was in it, which R.I.P. I love that guy so much. And he was in Euphoria and he died. So they gave a little tribute to him at the end of the movie, which is so sad. I watched Challengers with Zendaya. You don't know of this movie?
No, I do not. No, I do not.
It's about the throuple.
The what?
It was like the tennis throuple thing happening.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yeah.
Salacious, yeah.
Salacious. $1 million.
Oh yeah, there's some scenes.
Scenes.
But she's so tiny, but she's got some power. She's
Yeah.
hitting the tennis ball, and it really looks like her. It doesn't look like a stunt double because Zendaya is so little. But yeah, I mean, like that sort of thing. So I don't know. I really want to see Civil War with Kirsten Dunst. It's like the apocalyptic. What happens after everything goes to shit? Oh
Yeah.
man, it looks really good.
That's,
Oh, and I also saw one old movie I've never seen before, Silent Hill, but that was scary. But it's all the people from like Walking Dead, Sons of Anarchy. Like it's so freaky to see those actors.
the kind of like the Netflix gang.
Yeah.
How about this? I'm gonna do this. Rankers. I guess the website Rankers picked the top 10 TV characters. Now, after looking at the list a couple of times, I think it's the top 10. I think it's the top 10 comedy characters of all time. Because
comedy?
List, yeah, I guess it's going to be comedy. Because the list, to me, I'm kind of like, with the list. Number 10 is...
It has to be, because that would be too broad.
Yeah, number 10 is Stewie Griffin. Not bad. Mom.
Stewie
Griffin, number 10. And they had to go right through.
Griffin's my homeboy. I can't wait to meet him.
Right? Number 9, and this just irks me because this is probably my least favorite character in the history of television. The least favorite character in television history at number 9, Phoebe Buffay.
You better shut your mouth.
Dude, I could not stand Phoebe.
Phoebe was so funny. I would argue she was the funniest character on there. She was hilarious.
Oh my God.
Phoebe. Sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll have Phoebe quotes in my head.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. No,
Oh.
I love Phoebe so much.
I liked Ursula better than Phoebe.
I guess because she always reminded me of my best friend too, but I love Phoebe. I thought she was hilarious. And I can't stand Lisa Kudrow in a serious role. Like she just is always and forever will be Phoebe. She's like Carlton.
Poor Carlton. Carlton was great. Oh, there it is. Brent brought the picture up real quick. Just because
yeah.
Such a great picture.
Brent
dude.
Worrell photography. Look him.
What? You're a Phoebe fan? Come on, JD. This hurts.
Because he's Seinfeld. Like my dad loves Seinfeld so much and he hates Friends. And I feel like you're the same way.
I don't hate Friends. I don't like Phoebe. No, I don't. Oh.
She's so dumb.
How can you hate anything with Jennifer? A young Delicious Jennifer Aniston. Oh,
All right,
God,
now.
I loved her back then. But I used to get mad when she would date guys.
gonna get me
Number
too.
8. Number 8's a great one, Jewel. Kind of a dark horse. Red Foreman. That 70s
From
show?
that 70?
Yeah, I love Red Foreman. This
Red was
apparently
like just like
comedies.
a knockoff Archie, I feel. Nah. Yeah.
He
Just
was
something smart to
grumpy,
say. He's just like a grumpy dad.
but
I didn't think he
also
was funny though.
as sharp as a dad as he was supposed to be, and on top of his game, and they made him out to be like a stern father. His kids were smoking pot in the basement while he's sitting upstairs at his kitchen table. They did not
You're
know.
smelling that. You're smelling it.
They got to be smelling it. Number 7, and when this guy first started, and if you go back to the early episodes, you'll see it and it'll blow your mind. He used to read everybody's lines to remember when to go. You would actually see him lip everybody's lines. It was Will Smith. Yeah, he had a hard time in the beginning memorizing when to go. So he would memorize every single person's lines and he would actually lip them as they're saying it so he knew his cue. That's pretty wild. He learned
Weird.
everybody's lines.
I mean, that's impressive. Dude, there was no one funnier than Fresh Prince, though. Like, his comedic timing, like, he was born to be a star. Like, no matter what he just does everything right. He really did until he slapped Chris Rock. But Fresh Prince you can't deny the genius of Fresh
Yeah.
Prince.
And he
And
really
that
came a long
character,
way.
like, that character was great.
He came a
Everyone
long way
loved
from a rapper to that. And I like Cobra Kai. I love Cobra Kai. You know
He's
that.
Philly, so you gotta love Philly.
Number 6, again, nothing about this show works for me. Well, that's not true because Aubrey Plaza's on that show. And
What? Can I ask,
Ronson.
what is the draw with Aubrey?
Oh,
Like, what is it?
she's. I think
No,
she's so.
every guy loves Aubrey.
Yeah.
And I mean, she's
She's so
I'm
attractive, but she's such a bitch. Or comes off as. So I'm sorry. Comes off as such a bitch. Like, yeah, I don't care. Like, this is me. F you. But I think she's so sexy. You don't see it? No?
I'm asking. I don't. It's like Taylor Swift. Like, it's just not connecting in my brain.
I think she's so hot. I do. Oh, God.
Ron Swanson is the man. I got my sister
Really?
a pop of Ron for her birthday.
Very
It wasn't
cool.
a pop doll. It was cute. It was one of those twosies. You know what I'm talking about? They got like the moon eyes.
Yes.
You
They're
don't know
pretty
what I'm
good. I like
talking about.
those.
You
Yeah, I
too.
do. I do.
Is that
I
what
know.
they're called?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
I know what they
It
are.
was the
Come on
Ron
now.
Swanson one.
I mean, yeah.
No, she's gorgeous. I'm just saying,
Right.
like, but she always plays the same dull, I would say, character of monotone. It's like a Doria.
Maybe she's auditioning for the
I think she was in a
live
Doria
action.
skit.
See, the thing about her that I love, she even rocks the short hair. Like, look at that.
No, I'm not denying her gorgeousness. I'm saying, what is it that every guy's like, oh my God, Aubrey Plaza?
I love my wife and all, but aren't we cute together? That
I
one.
just can't answer that. I'm friends with
feel
your
it.
wife, man.
Oh, April Scott, I totally
April
get with her.
Scott. Yeah, and what's her alter ego? She has like the widow
I don't
on
know.
there.
I never was a big fan of the show.
Oh no. See, it was so funny because I binged Parks and Rec, and then I went to Nashville, and that's when I saw Chris Pratt hop on stage at the first bar I walked into. I'm like, this is like serendipitous right here. And he sang Johnny Cash.
40.
He actually sang Folsom Prison.
That's pretty cool. I wish
Yeah.
I'd run into something like that.
It's amazing.
I went to Nashville. I saw that that soap opera star, and I didn't say hi to her. And then she actually, on my Instagram, posted, "Why didn't you say hello?" I would have said hello.
Lost your
Hello.
mind.
I know. Didn't shoot my shot. Number 5, Barney Stinson. I like Barney. How I Met Your Mother.
Oh.
Neil Patrick Harris.
I was
Very good.
thinking of that old show.
The Simpsons. They kill off Barney, by the way. Barney Miller.
Yeah.
Wow. My God, we're like almost out of time.
I hate Do Not Like Your Mother. What's it called?
I do not like your mother.
Fuck your mother. No, I don't like that show.
Oh, Kathy Bach. Boy.
That
That's
show's
nice.
just not funny to me. That has no. I've never sat there and like lived out loud. That and Big Bang, totally just.
What?
Excuse me. What is funny about it? Like it's just not funny.
I think it's hilarious. And it's got Penny. I do not
Oh
like
no, man.
Penny.
Raising Hope is funny.
Number 4, Dwight Schrute.
Dwight's the man.
I like
It
Dwight.
is.
That's not bad. All right,
When
so
I
let's.
first, when you like catch, I don't know, wasn't like fully invested, and then once I watched from the beginning, I'm like, I freaking love Dwight so much,
I like Dwight.
as
He's good.
all people do.
When I
Yeah,
first started
TikTok.
watching it, I was anti-Dwight. Then I came to Dwight guy.
Right.
All right, because 3, 2, and 1 are going to disappoint a lot of people. People are crazy for 2 one-liners. I love it. Number
Beats
3,
Oscar.
Joey Tribbiani.
I love Joey.
Joey was good. And when you say not like Friends, I could. It's a shame his spinoff was so bad because the Joey character on Friends is freaking hilarious.
I love him.
How did that go? Oh, je m'appelle Claude. Je m'appelle Woo. Sounds like I'm saying it just like you're saying it.
Blah blah blah.
Can I be wearing any more Chandler's clothes? Great, just great stuff.
So you know Joey lines.
I know Joey lines. I love Joey. Number 2 is Chandler Bing. Rest in peace. I know. I like Chandler too.
Dude, that was shocker, man.
Yeah, they should
Oh,
have
that
their own
last
show.
summer. Yeah, Chandler was great.
Number 1 is going to disappoint people everywhere.
Ross Geller.
No, oh, jeez, oh God.
I love Ross.
I love John Stamos.
John Stamos.
Number 1 is, no, it's not Ross, because Ross is the worst. Ross and Phoebe should have their own show that
I
gets
love
canceled after
Ross.
1 week. Oh my God. Number 1 is Michael Scott.
I
Are you with
agree.
it? Okay, all right. He is so ridiculously oblivious to the world around him. My wife hates that show with a passion. I think he's funny as hell. I love Steve Carell and everything he is. I think he's 40-year-old virgin. I still laugh hilariously at his stuff. He was great. I love Michael Scott. I love
Everything. He's like
Steve
the
Carell.
straight man that has no clue. Like he's just clueless. It's like a brick in Anchorman. Like he's just, but it's perfect because it goes back to like old comedy and like the old, Nick at Night. He's just he thinks he's right. So it's everything is
Right, he thinks his
hilarious.
whole format he thinks is right.
Yep, on the bus.
He's in the new movie If. All right, I'm ready to check that out.
Joey wants to see that. She wants to go to the movies to see that. So I'm probably gonna.
Will Ferrell, which Jewel didn't know was a Will Ferrell fan. Remember you said it like I didn't know you were Will Ferrell. Who is not a Will Ferrell fan?
I didn't know that. Did you see him on the Tom Brady roast? It was hilarious.
Yes.
Oh my God, he came out as Ron Burgundy. He came out as Ron Burgundy when I saw him at Penn State, and I almost like
Wow.
peed myself. I was so excited.
That's pretty good stuff. I love that. Let's go to the emojis and the icons and the hearts and loves and thanks. Thumbs up, of course, from the band Harkin. Harkin, thank you for tuning in. Love you, dudes. Jewel, watch the videos and get to know Harkin. We're going to have them on the show soon. They're dying to come on. They are an awesome kick-ass rock band. Our good friend Adam Kovitz from Sour Station. John Simons, my boy, my man. On the stage of Key Concert Series, he told me I was his best friend. I love you, man. SRR Promotions, of course, Grim Jacks, John Simons. The Key Concert Series, thank you. And, of course, Kimberly Ann, John's wife. Kim, thank you. We love you. I love her so much. She is great. And a heart from Michael Bott Band. Thank you for that. And thank you for everybody for tuning in. And a massive thank you to King Cherry, Rachel and B for letting us play their brand new song tonight, Cuckoo. Don't forget it comes out May 24th. Get to the streaming. Wake up early. Set your alarm clock. Set a reminder. Download it. May 24th because it's coming. Jewel Tatey. Wow.
It's a big night and well worth the wait. I'm so happy they finally came in, and I'm just so excited we got to premiere their song. It was amazing. Everyone stream it May 24th. Follow them on everything because they are amazing.
Amazing. Arizona's become the hotbed of entertainment.
Yeah, I feel
Still
like more
undefeated.
celebrities are moving to Arizona too. They're like over California, like they're Arizona or Nashville. That's it.
And Sherry Nelson, though, offered me a spot in Vegas to stay at her place
Oh.
in Vegas. So let's do all that.
Okay, I've never been to Vegas. I would like to go.
I know Vegas is awesome. I'm saving that, Rosie. It's mine. I'm taking it off the screen and put it in my pocket because I love you. I do. My wife knows I love you. It's never a big surprise. My wife's
She
never
knows.
been to.
Who cares?
She knows. My wife's never been to Vegas either. We got to do Vegas.
She's never been. Oh my god, dude.
She's never been
me
either.
and
Oh, it's
Cassie
so
in
good.
Vegas.
And it's so good.
And Duck's about to turn 21. Can we plan a trip, please?
3 words for you with Vegas. Pace your.
No.
That's 2 words. Pace yourself.
No, I can't.
Yes.
I'm too old for that.
Get your butts to Arizona after hell season. I want to go during hell season. Oh, you mean the heat? Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not good with the heat. All right, so I want to remind everybody because I got a little juicy something lined up for the exit tonight. Of course, it's these guys. Friday night, if you're local, come out to Sweeney's. 13639 Philmont Avenue, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 9 p.m., 21 and over. Free admission, Bryn Athyn in concert. We'll be playing some hits off that brand new on Hoffman Road. And we're going to leave with a song off Hoffman Road because it's become like my new very favorite song. We will see you next week with Presley 10. Don't forget tomorrow night, Joe, I'm going to put up the picture just so you know it's coming. Tomorrow night, Yo 2.0 welcomes adult film star, Maxim Magazine model, internet superstar, Dan Dangler tomorrow night. I'm so excited. And for people who have seen her, like, oh, she argues with these dudes. No, these dudes provoke her. This girl's a sweetheart. I did Happy Hour Pod with her. She's awesome. Can't wait to have her on tomorrow night. Yo 2.0. Dan Dangler is our special guest. And of course, next week, Tuesday, Jewel and I are back with the lovely and talented Miss Presley Tennant. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you to King Cherry. Again, King Cherry on Instagram, King Cherry Official. Facebook is King Cherry, www.kingcherryofficial.com. The new single, Cuckoo, out May 24th on all streaming platforms, and check it out on YouTube. Let's load it up, Jewel. The dude from Bryn Athyn. This has become like my new favorite song on earth. It's called Better Days. And we're going to end with it tonight. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. And action. Love you.